Right, well, that was the show, been and gone. Cornwall Model Show had a fantastic weekend. I really enjoyed it. Massive thank you to everyone who helped make it possible and to everyone who attended, who just made it a really good laugh all weekend. It was fun. It was just really good fun. So thank you so much. Big thank you to Jonathan from Aztec Models. He was basically the organizer for the truck group between us and the actual organisers of the show itself. So massive thank you to Jonathan from Aztec. The show was it was a model show. It's not just trucks. So it's mainly for model trains, and then you get the boats, the cars, the planes, drones, helicopters, that sort of stuff, as well as the trucks, of course. We had our own room, medium to small layout, I would say, not big, but we made the most of the space we had, little viewing areas at each end, lots of interaction with the public. There was a table display because it was a model show, so it's not a truck show. So we had a lot of the trucks up on tables so people could see them. Massive thank you to my very good mate, aka my brother from another mother, Aaron, AJP Haulage, absolute legend that he is. This is his sticker there. Travelled all the way down from the other side of Bristol to spend the weekend with us. Legend, mate. Thank you so much. It was awesome to have you down. And actually, as I'm talking about stickers, Glenn finally sent me some Riviera RC ones. Thank you very much, mate. We got there in the end. And Dirk sent me some stickers all the way from Munster in Germany. He sent me a very nice postcard that's handwritten. So thank you very much, mate. That's really kind of you. I've been meaning to say that for the last 3 or 4 videos, but I forget. So, legend, mate. Thank you. But yeah, so the show itself went really well. I had no issues, which was very good for me. I'm always expecting to have things break and fall off, but no, none. It was really successful. The only thing I noticed on the R series with the Newt boom on the back with the steam engines on, if I go full lock to the right, if I get to a junction and want to turn right, only if I turn really sharp, like almost jackknifing, does the IR diode disconnect, and then it'll reconnect when I straighten back up again. So it's not a major problem. It's just something I've learned. But other than that, it all worked and it looked mega. And I might be getting a sticker made right now of the R series with the steam engines on the back. But you have to wait and see, because I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then I'm going to get some more stickers made, because I know not a lot of people have that one. Bear with me on that. I will get to the stickers eventually. They're quite expensive, so I'm trying to do it all. I want the new design first, and I'll order them all at once. But yes, back after the show, unloaded the van, and now I'm moving on. I'm not slowing down. If I slow down, I'm not gonna do things. So I need to carry on. What is this? This is the chassis for my dad's new tanker trailer. Now, he wanted the tanker to go behind his red R series, but he didn't want to spend a fortune. So I went over to Tony on his page. He does custom trailers, mainly brooder conversions, and he said, yeah, I can do a tanker for you, no problem. The only thing I can't do is wrap the tank. So I said, that's no problem at all. Dad and I can do that. In fact, I've got the wrap. It's at his place, at Dad's house. He's got all the other bits. The only stuff I have here is the chassis. I've got the chassis, which is just a brooder conversion. You know, it's just simple aluminium and plastic axles, nothing over the top. Dad didn't want to spend a fortune, so Tony painted it for us, which is really kind of him. It looks really nice, actually. It's a very nice finish, I must say. So what I'm doing is I need to wire it. Now, the R series that Dad has got an MFC in it, so we're going to be using the grey plug. Thankfully, I had a spare trailer light kit knocking around. The only thing I've got to do is I've got to solder that green and blue wire back on to there, because for some reason I got it in my spares and one of the previous owners must have cut that off, so I'll solder that back on, not a problem. And that's the indicators and the tail lights. I've got a couple of reverse lights here as well, white ones, and I've got the rear light clusters, again things I'm just using for my spares. Obviously I'm going to go back here. I'll take these ones off because I need to get them off anyway. If I can reuse them, perfect, but if not, I've got the other ones. So I'll get all that sorted. Then we've got marker lights, just going to do 5 aside under each of these cross beams, and then I'm going to simply wire into a AA battery pack, which will be under here. I'm not messing around adding extra lights to an MFC because they always throw up a wobbly, because I don't like it, because they've got a current flow limit from what I've read. So they don't like lots of extra lights. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to have them on a battery pack underneath. The other thing is I'm going to change these legs because they're horrible. They're cheap, nasty 3D printed things. I've already broken that one. In my spares, I had a couple of Carson ones, so I'm going to put them on it, and they're all metal. So that'll be the heaviest part of the trailer, but hey, at least they'll have decent legs on it. So yeah, so I got to just do a bit of wiring, put the legs on it. That's all. That shouldn't take me long at all. I'm thinking a week, mainly that, and then I can take this back to Dad, we'll wrap the tank, put it on, put the end caps on, and the hatches that are all painted red, and then that's good to go for him. He'll be happy. He was over the moon with his night hauler, by the way. He loved that truck to bits, which is awesome. So yeah, happy days with that one, and eventually we'll get the trailer done for that one as well. But as I said to Dad, I'll do this for you quickly, but I do want to get back to my own things. So I'm going to move on now to, behind me I've got the 2 recovery trucks, got the tilt and slide, and I got the wrecker. I know, I have the wrecker. I bought it out of hibernation, I know. The idea is tilt and slide, I want to get it done for Devon. There's a lot I need to do to that one. I need to get the bed working, put a winch on it, new beacons, get the spec lift working. I've decided I'm going to try and do that. As well as put bearings in the rear axle, and I think there was a couple of other little things I've forgotten about. So I need to get all that sorted. That's going to take me a little while because there's no instruction book for that, so bear with me on that one. That'll be the next project after I get this sorted quickly. I want that done for Devon, and then the wrecker, I want that done for the Nationals, which are in July. So yes, lots of work to do to that. I've just got to get on with it. So yeah, that's my little update for you. I'm going to disappear, get this chassis quickly sorted, and then I'm going to get on to the tilt and slide. And I will update you when I make progress on anything, basically. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little update, and I'm going to crack on, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.